Everybody. So unfortunately the parts for the FC have not come in yet. I was expecting them at the latest to be 3 days after I ordered them, but they have not came in. That would be the brakes in the suspension. So I always have a plan B. So what I'm going to do is continue on the sheet metal work, which will entail finishing up the patch panel in the front, and I'll remove the tires, or at least one tire at a time, and start repairing the wheel wells. It's probably for the best that this is happening, because now I can complete the sheet metal work. I probably won't put a video out for all the different repairs, because that's a little boring. But I have to repair the hole in the floor there, the wheel wells, and some other minor stuff. There's a dent on the forehead of the FC, which I could bang that out. But I feel like it's probably for the best. They should be coming in any day now, but I'll probably dedicate this weekend to just, popping in a rear window, even a temporary. I found a piece of plexiglass in my workshop, and it's going to be good enough just to pop in there and keep the water out, because I'll be taking this in and out of the garage more often now. So it'll be a toss-up between starting the brakes, starting the rear suspension, or working on the bed. So I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to actually end up doing. I should, by rights, probably finish up all the sheet metal work first, get that stuff out of the way, and then start on the parts. So I'm going to get to work on that. Probably start on this front patch panel, get that done. That's going to work out pretty good. Actually, I got it, a lot of it done, just tacking it in for now. But I gotta tell you, the Clecos really help. I can't believe how nice that holds the stuff in place. So I'm going to continue on that. Even though the Clecos work really good, in some spots, just to get the pure force of getting it closer to the body so there's no space here, I noticed that putting pressure against it, using I have scrap pieces of pipe that I use in my pipe cutter from work, cut little pieces that I can pry against the body, and that just gives it that added pressure. I feel like the Clecos are good to hold the piece in place, but to actually get a tight joint, it's nice to use something like this just to pry a little more pressure against it, and that makes a nice tight seal there. got those patched up. I still have to clean up some of these welds on both sides here. Definitely made a difference. So what I'm doing now is cleaning up some of this old undercoating, I believe it is. Typically when you see undercoating on a vehicle like this, it actually is conducive to rust. But in this one case, I can't believe how much it preserved the steel. It actually was pretty good underneath all of it. So what I'm doing now is scraping that off, trying to get that cleaned up. It's pretty sticky. I think it was put on maybe factory, and that's why it lasted so long. Because it never had a chance for the moisture to get underneath it, like new undercoating. So I don't know. I'm gonna go through, clean it off, and then I'm gonna just spray a primer on it for now, just to seal it up so it don't, while it's sitting outside, it don't start rusting. I repaired the wheel wells on the other side, the driver's side. I scraped off all the undercoating, put a coat of primer on it, just to protect the bare metal. This side actually wasn't too bad, right down through here. I just had to re-straighten it out and get it back into shape. So the piece of plexiglass that I had was a little too small for the rear window, but I used a little piece of duct tape. All it is temporary anyway. I just don't want anything flying in there like snow or rain or anything. So I have it kind of like sealed up in there. The duct tape's temporary. Well, the whole window's temporary anyway. But now at least it's kind of enclosed. It'll be good enough for now. So now I'm pretty much just waiting on the parts for the brakes and the rear leaf springs. I'm hoping they come in this week. But that'll probably be my next project, is getting that underway. If not, then I'll jump right on the bed and start repairing that. I have the metal for it. I'm debating whether to just do that anyway. But I think when I repair this, I'm gonna take it off and actually have this piece that goes in and out with the truck. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for hanging out with me in the garage. I got a lot done today, a lot more than I expected. It was good to finish up some of the loose ends that I want to get done. But hopefully next week, which most likely I'll have the parts for the rear end, and I'll start on that. Have a great week, guys.